All right, guys, this is gonna be a short stream, believe it or not, because I got to get up early, and that's why I'm a little earlier than I usually am. So probably only gonna be about an hour and a half. We're just gonna dick around a little bit and see if we can't get something accomplished here. Had an idea too. I'm gonna try a couple of things, but we'll see if they really work or not. Not haste, haste. Thank you so much, Fat Nitromus. The Nitromus, the Bitromus. Vehicle. Let's put down Voyager Guild car. Let's put 3 of those in there. First things first, I think I want to try the nuclear bombs one. We may be in for some luck with that one. The neutral explosion. We're pretty high up, so it doesn't really matter what happens. I'm okay with going wherever we go. We're like 95% mythic. Hey, look, it sways. I wonder if he's streaming right now. Or if he's just on the ladder for the fun of it. Surveil. I'll take that. Not a lot of great cards there, but to get rid of you right away. We don't really have any good targets for demand answers. Scavenger, very nice. Rifle Hex Mage, very nice. Land. Yeah, we didn't get a good draw here. Hopeless Nightmare. Boom. Hopefully we get the flip. We get the flip and grip. Oh, we didn't get it yet. Get it next turn. Do that. Unless he's got Graveyard Eaters. Or counter spells, either one. Could just have counter spells. He could have a whatchamacallit. He's got Storm Chasers too. Let's do that. Or to run. Nowhere to run again. 2 nowhere to runs on top of that. Look at that. 5 damage. Charming Scoundrel. Put that out. Let's say discard a card. Flawless execution here by my guy. Boom. Boom, boom. No whatchamacallits for me here. Restless Vents we don't need. Boom. No attacks. He had 2 fucking nowhere to run stocked up and ready to go, which was the perfect answer for fucking for whatchamacallit there. That's good. He'll have another pump right here to get rid of that. Or do that. We'll see. Boom. Raucous Theater. Surveil. It's Valg's Terror Eater. I'll do this. The only thing we can do is hit a Zombify. We did not hit a Zombify. We say discard a card. And we quit. He had the exact perfect thing he needed to kill me right there. That was amazing. Bump, bump, bump. Survival vehicle support. Yeah, that's something I thought about for a while. He had the exact thing he needed to kill me. Like, it couldn't have been more perfect for him. And if I would have got maybe a Traxa off, not an Atraxa, an Atali off, it would have been a little bit better, but, you know, you never know with these things. I've been real unhappy with this performance of this Reanimator. It just hasn't done what it needed to do lately. I don't know if it's just the meta has shifted to the point where it's not as effective anymore. Bump, 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 bump. Well, thank you for coming, Captain Rex. I appreciate it. Even if you can't stay. Optimistic Scavenger. We're gonna get killed. Everyone playing her on turn 1. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. We're going to do that. Tolly. Boom. Look at that. Lost. Immediately lost. Immediately fucking lost. That's incredible. I've been very underwhelmed with this performance, guys. Very, very underwhelmed with this performance. Just incredibly underwhelmed with this performance right here. Just getting outgunned at every opportunity here. Very, very, very underwhelming. The game is too fast right now for you to have this 5-turn build-up. When people were trying to build some combo decks, but the efficiency of these decks right now are just are way overblown, especially with this being what it is. Rakdos joins up. Yeah, that's a fucking L. I'm going to take one more L with this thing, and then we're going to move on. Because, that's no good. We're going to do one more, because I am very, very disappointed in this. It has just not ever performed. And I keep trying it because I want it to work. I want to bring in the Fling Reanimator, and it just doesn't want to. It just absolutely does not want to do that. It never wants to hit. That's a real shame that we got 20 people watching and 7 likes, man. SMH. That's, oh, I've done that deck a million times, Skills. That ain't fucking nothing new. I've done that deck fucking 5 times. I'm trying to stop myself from doing it a 6th time. Selesnya Enchantment's fucking powerhouse right now. Alright, let's do this. Boom. Let's get rid of you. Wow. Just dog shit, man. Fling Reanimator. Yeah, and it will not run right. It absolutely will not run right. no matter what we do here, it just won't run. We're never getting the cards we want. We're never getting the combos off we need. I don't know what it is about this deck now that just won't function. Yeah, I've done that, Skills. I don't know why you're shocked at that. I've done that exact one. I've blasted people with that. It's insanely powerful. People don't run it. I don't know why people don't run it. It fucking closes out. The big issue is if people have a lot of removal. That's the only thing it's vulnerable to. If they're smacking you down left and right, that's kind of your biggest issue. All right, so we're gonna do Charming Scoundrel. Probably gonna fucking counterspell it or something. Boom. Discard a card and draw a card. Yeah, it wasn't the last time I did that. Gear Hulk Invincible was basically the same thing. That was fucking February 20th. Maybe I'll do another one this month then. Updated. Yeah, I've done a few videos on it. Selesnya enchantments. I've done a couple videos on them. Yeah. Last one was February. Or sometimes known as February. Boom, 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 boom. We're gonna say resolve. Boom. So he's probably gonna have counter spells, which means I won't be able to get off Zombify. Oh, I'm shocked that he actually is gonna let it through. We'll hit Raucous Theater. Discard that. Bitter Triumph. Stock up. Destroy. Shielded Edict. We'll do you. Doomsday Excrucia. Okay, so this is the mill. This is the mill ruin. Boom. I like the Doomsday. I like the Doomsday force draw. I've got a lot of self-mill. I feel like I've got quite a bit. Demand Answers, Bitter Triumph, Restless Vents, Raucous Theater, Charming Scoundrel. Like, I feel like I've got quite a lot. Another MTG YouTube channel seems to be crashing out hard. Was wondering, who's crashing out? I might know them. I've been doing this for 4 years. 4 years is your answer. Do you guys see how I'm gonna win yet? Draw another land. Listen, it's hard. The algorithm picks winners and losers sometimes, man. Sometimes people just don't vibe with your content. I'm in a little bit of a slump right now compared to I was maybe 6 months ago. I'm kind of just holding steady. I'm not experiencing explosive growth. And other people are blowing up. So, you know, it happens. I am at the point where I'm basically addicted to this. I love doing it so much. And even when I don't doing it, I fucking have to do it. And it's reached the point where it's a decent source of extra income. Not gonna lie. To play Magic 2 hours a night for a decent source of extra income is not the worst thing. And I love doing it. It's not just that. It's that it's very enjoyable. Really? I did not know that. I gotta go talk to him. I know Man to Man. Wow. It is very, very hard, man. Sometimes the algorithm just won't fucking grab for you, bro. It won't grab for you. Yeah, he's a very nice guy. He's genuinely. I've seen a few people crash out. And I hate to see it. I genuinely don't like to see that. It's very sad. Because you have people who are not as nice, who I know behind the scenes are not as nice. And also there are people who also cheat their way to the top. And there's other people that do other nefarious, underhanded things to get it successful, and they are. And it's very sad when you see somebody who is genuine and puts a lot of heart and soul to what they do and actually cares and does unique things and crash out. I'm going to have to watch that. I didn't see it on my feed, but the algorithm, she's a harsh mistress, man. It's not easy. It's very frustrating when you work really hard at something and you get nothing out of it. I'm not naming names, but I do know people that have taken shortcuts, let's call it that, and are very successful because of it. I'm not going to talk bad about any MTG YouTuber, but or streamer, because they're all my colleagues. It's not professional. But I've been in this game for a long time, and I know what... I've interacted with everybody, and I've seen everyone's growth, and it's hard. It's very hard. It requires a lot more than... Here's the thing. It requires a lot more than you see behind the scenes, okay? So what you see me doing right now, or what you see from the video, that's not all the work it does. It requires a lot more work than that. And it's very tricky to make it worth it sometimes. So I've thought about quitting. I have. I get just enough growth to make it worth it. And sometimes I blow up. But overall, I get a steady stream that is enough to keep it going. But it can hurt. It absolutely can hurt. Yeah, that was kind of funny that everyone was like, yeah, Crokies is the other big VTuber. Well, we're on a little bit of a run now. Oh, here's my water. The meanest. All right, I'll tell you guys. The meanest other MTG YouTuber that I met, really a big diva. There's this. He's kind of smaller, but everyone knows him. His name's MTG Hillbilly. Oh, that man can swear a blue streak, and he is mean to the bone. You should see him in the early access Discord. Everybody's afraid of him. We're scared to death of him. One time somebody called him out and his account was gone the next day. His whole channel was deleted. After that, none of us even tried. Yeah, that hillbilly. About as mean as they come. Don't tell him I said that, though. All right? He'll come after me. You're just going to see a page not found warning if he hears about this. What is that? What I'm trying to think of a real good hillbilly expression. Meaner than a crocodile with a toothache, I'll tell you what. You'd be better on that one to give me a good hillbilly expression. That's more of a Cajun one. Let's see. Resolve. Boom. Use Valgs. Callus. Boom. Sylveski. Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. Let's do that. Raucous Theater. Surveil. I don't know what this guy's doing. Is he doing Omniscience? Reanimator? Probably. I don't know if that's ever happened where a IRL streamer, a real flesh and blood streamer, has been accused of being a VTuber. Everyone just calls him a VTuber no matter what. Ooh, Canadian dollars. Very nice. Hey, what's up, Incubus? Man, he is always so high energy. But it's hard, man. It's not easy, bro. You put so much of yourself in your videos, and you put so much energy into it. And when it gets roundly rejected, it feels personal. Does that make any sense? Like, it feels so deeply personal. It's different from other work. If you do a bad job at your fucking, your office job, you're like, well, whatever. It's, oh, yeah, I didn't try as hard or whatever. But when you're making something creative and you put it out there and people are like, no, we don't want this. Man, it hurts a lot. Hey, what's up, Mosasaur kid? We're just talking about creative burnout. We're just talking about creative burnout right now. Yeah, no, it feels very personal. And part of the trick is to make it not feel that way as best as you can. Otherwise, you're gonna end up crashing out, Zombify. All right, let's hit the Italian job. What is up, Mosasaur? Yeah, it's tough. Listen, I've been doing this shit for a long time. Zombify. Another Italian job. Decline. Sunfall. Boom. Keep that one. Terizian Mindbreaker. And that thing. We'll say discard a card, then draw a card. Resolve. Thank you for following Magic Card King. Welcome to the show. Alright, he's gonna do like a Sunfall. Yeah, it's a very tough time because it's a lot of times it's like if I don't succeed at this, then it means that I'm bad, that I've done something wrong, you know. It's a reflection of myself, you know. It's easy to fall into that trap, you know what I'm saying? So, man, Authority solos. Well, how was your stream? Let's talk about something less depressing. How was your stream? Get any good Brawl decks in? I know that's what you play is Brawl. Brawl. Meowdy, how you doing, TJ Tiger Cat? TK Tiger Cat. Oh, let me give you a shout out, Mosasaur. Yeah, I actually just built a Kona deck. Well, standard Kona deck. Your last stream sucked. Mosasaur Kid. There we go. Oh, that didn't work at all. All right, I'm making it complicated on myself. Let me make it easy on myself here. There we go. Perfect. Like, remember the movie Like Mike featuring Lil Bow Wow? It made more money than the marbles. What a unique piece of trivia. Thank you for that, Mr. Gobbler. Hey, Ghost Cowboy. Some people call me the Ghost Cowboy. Some call me the Gangster of Love. I'm gonna kill it, dude. It's gonna happen. Boom, 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 boom. I do a Brawl deck every now and again. I'm not Mr. Commander. Here's the thing. I'm so ancient that Commander is basically a brand new whippersnapper format for me, okay, guys? This is what you gotta understand. Commander may as well be the steam engine or the Automo car. It is so new. And listen, Planeswalkers feel new to me. That's how long I've been playing this. I've been playing this game since 1994, okay? Planeswalkers debuted in 2007. I had played this game for 13 years before I had ever seen a Planeswalker card. That should give you a little bit of perspective on what on what is going on here. So yeah, EDH is the whippersnapper format. That's for young folk. I'm adapting to it, but it's little by little. Exile, very nice. River Churn Monument, very nice. He can just activate that. I have to be honest, I kind of, if we're talking about 100 card commander formats, I think Brawl is probably the more interesting one. Brawl is probably the more interesting one, as opposed to 4-player Commander EDH. I think that may be the more... I like the one-on-one. If we're talking about 4-player, I actually like Two-Headed Giant. 4-player free-for-all kind of is all over the place. Yeah, it's more of a silly, it's a casual. That's why CEDH is so strange to me, but I have nothing against Commander. I'm just not like Commander's biggest, strongest soldier. Like, that's... I don't know. I feel like maybe since I don't talk about Commander, because that's like where the center of gravity of Magic is right now, is in Commander. But for the most part, I'm fine just doing whatever. I've played it. I own a few decks. I've done Brawl. I love my Veto Brawl deck. I love my Veto Brawl deck. Oh my god, I love it so much. You don't understand, guys, how much I love my Veto Brawl deck. I want Veto to feed I want to feed the world to Veto. I should run that again. What's a good commander from AETHERDRIFT? The best thing to get a commander from AETHERDRIFT is go to the AETHERDRIFT page, then click anywhere else on not AETHERDRIFT. Kenta Rose. Sure, Kenta Roses. That'll work. Boom, boom. Let's say create a treasure token. Let's do that. Boom. I can't, in good conscience, recommend Frog Mommy because she is, in fact, Simic. My Veto Commander deck can get you in such a death spiral that it's so good. It's so good. Does he have a counterspell? That's what we're asking ourselves here. Let's see if he does. Let's see if he does. End turn. Okay. I don't want to do anything until he acts. That's the trick here. I would say, I mean, I don't think that the one I just did, Basri's pretty good if you want to do a cat deck. I think he's actually a pretty good cat daddy. I think that the other one, the zombie one, is pretty cool. That's fine. All right, let's try to do this first. I know he's trying to bait out my counterspell, so let's do this first. I'm gonna bait out the counterspell. Oh. Valgs. Okay. Valg Terror Eater. Nowhere to run. Yeah. What kind of deck are you running? I'm trying to get back into Magic. This is going to be a standard Rakdos Reanimator Fling. Frog Mommy. Yeah, I saw that frog and I'm like, I'm sure people are going to be normal about this. People are always so normal about Frog Mommies. Oh, I love this card. Boom, boom. Okay. Do that. He's probably going to take Charming Scoundrel. I would. Yeah. And do that. He already knows what I'm up to now. Mosasaur, who is your favorite commander of all time? Just goated #1 all-time commander. Fantastic. Drew 2 more lands on that. That's great. If you're still there, Mosasaur. Boom. We do have a jerk problem in Paper Magic occasionally, yeah. Look, another land. Fantastic. I love that. They'll probably get the 3rd bat here so we can take my last Rakdos joins up. No, there's Forsaken Miner. Alright, well, I'm going to get a Tali next turn if he keeps bullshitting. Keep bullshitting, man. I'm going to get a Tali. I'm going to launch the Italian job. Even if they play a removal, it's going to hurt, because I'm going to get double the amount of stuff back from them. So, unless they do an exile. No, they're going to play that. That's going to do 9 damage. We still get the trigger, yeah. We still get the trigger. Okay, that'll work. Okay. Uh-oh. Yep, it's Sunbeams, guys. Everybody get ready, it's Sunbeams. You guys like Sunbeams? You like games that go on and on forever and accomplish nothing? Boy, do we got a deck for you. Boy, do we got a deck for you. Do you like decks that fucking go on forever and never accomplish anything and never get anywhere and deny everybody and are boring? Oh boy, do we got the deck for you. Oh boy, howdy. Here we go. We're going to discrad a crad. We're going to discrad that one. Actually, we're going to discrad that one. Boom. Crucible, Sellsword. No, Castle. Come on. Alright, we're drawing garbage here. Great. Deep Cavern fucking value. Remove all. Boom. Boom. Do this. Boom. Where am I on the ladder? Oh, I'm number 48 on the whatchamacallit ladder. Raucous Theater again. I guess. On the AetherDrift ladder. On the AetherHub ladder. That's cool. What's up, Dealoth? Yeah, if they're playing black and they're on the 2-drop, if they're not playing a removal, they're deep caverning value. I mean, just being able to kill just being able to kill a whatchamacallit, just being able to look at your opponent's hand is so powerful. So yeah, Sunbeams is going to be a terrible situation here. Unless I get Rakdos joins up or Zombify, I'm pretty much dead. So there's an 18% chance I hit what I need to hit here. No, that's a land. Raucous Theater. Italian Job. We're gonna say discard a card. Discard that. You know attacks. End turn. Hey Jay, love the videos and streams. Do you play any Commander IRL? If so, what's your current go-to to Commander? So my current go-to Commander deck is the Necron's Precon that I've modified ever so slightly. And I either use Trazyn the Infinite or Zarek the Silent King. I also use Imhotep the Stormlord for a paper commander. In digital, if I'm playing on Arena, my favorite commander is Veto. I haven't been able to build a Veto paper deck yet. I actually have a second channel where I do paper products and commander and stuff. If you didn't know that, Audio Dregs. Believe it or not, it's right there, yeah. It's called The Villain's Lair. We do a little bit of everything. Nib City, USA. Oh my goodness. I didn't even know Nib City is coming in right here. You didn't raid us, did you? Did I miss a raid from Nib City? All the way from Nib City? Downtown, metropolitan Nib City? No, apparently not. Bump, 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 bump. Yeah, it's Kevin Legion, it's bad. How you doing? I'm Bad Kappa. Welcome to the show. Okay. Let's keep going on this. Your internet is being terrible tonight. I've had many such cases. I finally threatened my ISP into, after I told them I was going to get satellite or go 5G, they were like, we'll come replace your router. And they replaced my router. And finally, if any old school J-heads from 1 or 2 years ago remember how bad my internet was, we used to have, you know, there were some nights we disconnected 2-3 times a night. It was terrible. But now we're doing a little better for ourselves. Now we're doing a little better. We're actually doing a short stream tonight. I got the bug real bad. I got to stream. So, but I'm not doing too long. Yeah. My bedroom where my computer is really far from the router. And because of that, I can't really run a wire without running it across the whole house. So I have to go on Wi-Fi, and I finally got my Wi-Fi upgraded. They finally did it, so happy about that. Boom. Boom. Let's get rid of you. Demand answers again. Okay. The last Airbender expansion, I'm less excited about that one. I'm not that big of a Airbenders. I know Snow, my girlfriend Snow is super excited for, what's that called? Spider-Man. I'm stoked for, whatchamacallit. What's that damn thing? Final Fantasy. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Oh yeah, hook that to my vein. Raucous Theater. I'm going to discard a card and then draw a card. We're going to discard Raucous. We're going to grab that Rakdos joins up. We don't have a good... Well, we have valid target for that. Because if he's on the table, you've already lost. He's the Valgavoth. Yeah. Yeah, I'm stoked for... Like, as more and more time goes on, I'm more stoked for Tarkir. I know, Nib, you've only been playing for, like, a year, I think. You said 11 out of 12, which I think is approx a year. Well, if he's on the table, you've already lost. He's my Valgavoth. Yeah. Tarkir is a sick plane. Like, the block we had in Tarkir was one of my favorites. Dragons, warriors, ninjas, and well, not ninjas, but like monks and all this kind of southeastern Asian, especially like Abzan and like there's such cool stuff, man. Like there's just absolute cool stuff in this set. Just ridiculously cool things. I had such a good time with the con set, like a ridiculously fun time. with cons. Cell sword. We're gonna say pay 3 life, kill you. We're gonna go in. Aether, yeah, Aether was. Oh, Aether was a little bit of a drag. Would you say that it was a drag race? a bit of a drag racing set. That's enough of that, guys. We're gonna go in, see what he wants to do here. I couldn't resist. I'm sorry. You can't make drag jokes. You can't make a racing set drag joke. I'd say the whole thing crashed and burned, in my opinion. All right. Somebody stop me. Somebody stop me. I'll be here punning all night. He's just gonna ping me for a little bit here. Let's not draw mana. Can we do that? Let's see if we can not draw a mana challenge impossible. Who's he gonna target here? He's gonna target Vorps Magorps. Oof. No, not draw a mana challenge impossible. Okay, great. Heartfire Hero. Listen, a Zombify or Rakdos joins up. Mirror and Bane Splitter. Who's gonna get the Mirror and Bane Splitter? Because they're gonna get smashed right in the face. Right in the face. Do that. Look, another land, guys. Amazing at how much land I can draw here. It's Jay's Infinite Land Draw fun time. Let's go. Jay's Infinite Land Draw fun time. Let's go. So we'll just draw lands for the rest of the game. We'll just hand feed him this win because the shuffler decided I'm going to draw lands forever. So that's fun. We always like to see that. We always like to see that. We have one more turn where we might be able to make it here. That's it. Boom, boom. This is it. And it's a bitter triumph, which is not going to help anything at all. So, great. That was like already 4 in a row. We literally only needed, we could have played this and flung it at him. We could have hand cast a hard cast an Atali, hard cast a Valgavoth, reanimated, hit a Zombify, got a Charming Scoundrel to draw an extra card, got a cut down to destroy something. Nope, all lands from here on out forever. It was pretty cool overall, I'd have to say. Who's going to get the pump? Onslaught. Well, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. A long time. I can Obi-Wan for a second here. Burst Lightning. Go Burst Lightning, you're tearing up the corner mile. Burst Lightning, go Burst Lightning. No, we just got nothing, man. He's just going to pump one or the other like the Heartfire here or something. There you go. There it is, boys. Boys and ghouls. Hand-fed win for 100th, 1,000 here. This man had nothing, and the shuffler was just like, what if also you had nothing? What if you just got nothing for the whole game? What if we did that, huh? No, I think AETHERDRIFT was better than MKM, honestly. Maybe it's just recency bias, but I don't know. MKM was such a boring time. That was a hand-fed win right there. That was such a Almon said, mono red, I see it, I leave. Yeah, man, I get what you mean. A land-fed win. Oh, yeah. Nib City is punning. Yeah, that's just terrible, man. Like, any card in the whole game, we would have been able to get somewhere, and we didn't. So, we'll do that. Probably going to counterspell with a demand answers. No, he didn't? Okay. All right. Oh, it's an omniscience. It's a omniscience threat, so we're just going to leave. I don't feel like playing this. No thanks. Omniscience, not even once, bro. Enjoy. Enjoy your game of solitaire. For all you Omniscience players out there, believe it or not, coming pre-installed on most Windows PCs and most Apple and Android phones is solitaire. You can just play that. You don't actually need to involve me in your nonsense. Hey, what's up, Abaddon? Keep that. Boom. Let's do this. Bitter Triumph. Alright, we'll keep it. We might be able to do the double gator throw right here. Let's hold steady. The double gator throw. Unstoppable Slasher. We're going to do this. We're going to say discrad a crad. Boom. Put you in the trash. Boom. Boom. We're going to put you down, Gator Face. Okay. Bet you he'll play a utility and not put Gator and not kill Gator. He's going to say that's just a 7-2. I don't need to put Gator anywhere. Or he could play remove. He's looking at it. He's looking at it. Okay, hold on. He might do something to it. He might do something. Yeah, he's gonna exile it. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, I need a land here. Cool. Excellent. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna pay 3 life. Get rid of you forever. Boom. Get rid of this. Charming Scoundrel. That's a land. We'll be able to discard and draw. Probably going to put down a demon. I would imagine. Or nothing. Yeah, demon. Man, how good am I at this game where I can just call out what the opponent's going to do? We're going to say discard a card, then draw a card. We'll discard that and draw that. That's the Italian job. Do no attacks on there. Okay. Yeah, we're trying to throw gators. They're big. We're also trying to punish people for having gators in their hand, for killing my gator, because if they kill my gator when Rakdos is down, they take 7 damage. Yeah, unfortunately, we know what the meta is. It's solved. This is the dilemma of a solved meta. There's not any mystery. Nobody's going to come up with some secret tech, although some people will just lie to you and you're in the thumbnail and go, the secret that pros don't want you to know, and it's just a reanimated Traxa. Believe it or not, the secret the pros don't want you to know is reanimated Traxa. Let's say discard, then draw. We'll put Italia in the corner. Nobody puts Italia in the corner. We'll do that. We'll say discard, then draw. Boom, boom. Yes, that was a Dirty Dancing reference. Right. MKM probably had a different, more power, but it definitely was more boring. At least there was a little bit of liveliness in this set. MKM felt like it was dead. No pun intended. It just felt like it was boring and dead. All right, let's try to not hand feed our opponent's wins going forward. Let's do our best to not do that, guys. Let's go for it. Yeah, exactly, Gobbler. I kind of feel what you mean there. It was like, what is this? Doesn't even feel like Ravnica. I think that the biggest miss with MKM is it should have been set on New Capenna. New Capenna already had gangsters in a 1930s theme, if we were putting that, if we were putting detectives and if we were putting like detectives and gumshoes and murder mysteries and crime and crap, that belonged in New Capenna. Yeah, AetherDrift was also a very low power set. It's a support set. Yeah, and it would have been awesome. I think that would solve most of the problems. You told people we're going back to Ravnica for like the third time, it's going to be crazy, and then it was like nothing even Ravnica related. Like it was barely even Ravnican. It was just this weirdo mishmash. If they would have done that, you had a banger. But I think they were afraid it wouldn't have stood on their own. I think they were genuinely afraid it couldn't have stood on its own, and I think it absolutely could have. So they're going to play Inquisitive Glimmer. Unfortunately, as much as I like to do this, we're going to have to kill you right away. Discard a card. I would have loved to play something else, but we're going to do that. We're looking at a turn 4 Valgs. Listen, my headcanon is that Ravnica, the MKM happened on New Capenna. I like New Capenna. Believe it or not, I know a lot of people didn't, but I thought it was cool. Alright, let's do that. Let's say... let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, Zombify, very nice. Okay. No attacks. They're gonna flash something in. You gonna flash in a 2/3 while I got a black mana open? Waste. No. No, every single crime in the world is justified when it comes to killing Atraxa. I will excuse any action. I will excuse any action in the world when it comes to killing Atraxa. As a matter of fact, they should. I'll give you the controversial opinion. They should have dropped more cities on her. They should have dropped an extra one. Entity tracker number 2. Boom. There is no crime so great that it could be not justified and used to destroy Atraxa. I'll stand on that. I'll stand on business on that one. Boop, 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 boop. Zombify. Italian job. Boom. Whoop, whoop. Enduring Innocence. That. Say, discard a card. Kill you. Discard you. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, they might. Hello. I think they're also just spamming just to be silly. Stick them up. No, I think it feels horribly painful. From what I understand is that being completed is awful. I think that they're... I think it's probably pretty bad to get completed. I don't think people would like it. Alright, let's do this. Rack those joints up. Boom, boom. Valves. Alright, let's see what they got here. Nurturing Pixie. What are they going to bounce? Bounce that. Nice. Bottomless pool. Up to one creature to its owner's hand. It also could be dependent doing the completing. It feels like you're getting sick, from what I understand. It feels like you're getting a fever. The first stages of phyresis is, it feels like you are becoming ill. Well, he didn't block me, which was a mistake, because I'm going to do this now. There you go. Yeah. There we go. That's the mistake of not blocking. He thought he was being clever. Thought he was being clever there. You weren't being clever. Hey, look at that. Switching stage shifts, so I got to hit the hay. That is awesome. Enjoy, Nib City. Thank you for coming by. Let me give you a shout out. Shout out Nib Tropolis. If you don't know Nib, now you know. Hey, it's John Doe. I had a feeling that somebody said they might know you because they're spamming emotes. Good game, man. You should have blocked. Don't let me hit you with Valgs. Good game though, man. I was a little more. I was terrified you were gonna draw another Sheltered by Ghosts. I live in fear of this shelter. All right, hold on one second, guys. I gotta get some more water. And we'll be back for a little bit more little action here. All right. We got time for like one more. Let's see what we can do, guys. We got about 15 minutes left. By the way, the zombie deck from yesterday fucking ripped, dude. It was tearing up Mythic. If you haven't seen it, please. Hey, what's up, Dirt Nymph? Wow, I got a bunch of people here tonight. I didn't even know that was you, Dirt Nymph. I just got random streamers watching me. I didn't even recognize that was you. Dirt McGirt. Please go watch Dirt McGirt. Absolutely not. You demand answers. Okay, we have a Tali in the graveyard, so we're ready to rock and roll with the Zombify. We're going to see here what they want to do. Essence Channeler. Let's say that. Boom. And then we'll say, pay 3 life, kill you. Boom. Abandoned Vanguard for the pump. Pop, pop. There, go check out Dirt McGirt, my streaming contemporary. Let's hit the Zombify, FT dubs, boom. Oh, it's so Jover. Ajani's Pridemate, naturally, and Velgs. Hawk Tua. Might try to hit me with Sheltered, but I think it's pretty much Jover. Yeah, they're going to shelter me. They'll hit Atali with the Shelter. However, I'm just going to hit Atali for a second time, which is going to be rough. I'm just going to second hit Atali. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to say go then. We're going to say do that. And they're going to say we're not going to block. They may be giving up here. Hold steady, everyone. No, they're going to block. Fantastic. Boom. Gain the life. The Hawk becomes ours. Then we say, pay 3 life. Boom. Yes. Boom. Ward 2, auto pay. Pop. Hit. Pop. Does that. Flipping. Grip it. Exemplar of Light. Another Valgs. We'll keep that one. Boom. Boom. And then we are steady. We are ready steady. That's bad. That's real bad. That's real bad, guys. I don't think that this is a good situation to be in. I got a feeling that this is... Yeah, thank you, man. Much obliged. Yep. That is an ugly, ugly situation to be in. Hey, achievement complete. Look at that. Fantastic. Boom. All right, well, we actually started to get some on the Crocodile God deck here. Well, not Crocodile God, but the Crocodile run, the Fervent. Excellent. Started to get some heat on it, guys. Started to get a little bit of a little spice on this mice. That doesn't make any sense. Overall, the run tonight was looking 6-4, which is, you know, not bad. I think that one of them I scooped immediately because it was Omniscience, and he immediately put Omniscience in his graveyard, and I just didn't feel like dealing with that. So, slightly modified, especially with Calyx Scion, is actually a kind of a hidden bonus for you. He's kind of a wild card, no pun intended, as an uncommon who can do a lot of damage when flung or when hit with Rakdos. He's a spicy guy. So you can't be mad at the legendary crocodiles for doing what they do. So all that being said, guys, I've been Jay Villain. You've been great. Thank you so much for coming by. We'll see you in the next one. Adios. All right, guys, we have to end a little early tonight because I got to get up real early in the morning. But please, if you're out on Jay Villain, if you want more Jay Villain content for your convenience and pleasure, make sure to come by. Hey, what's up, Bins Cheese? Make sure to come by the YouTube channel. The Zombies deck, absolutely killer. I posted a link for it right there, so if you just can't get enough, if you can't get enough Jay Villain content, that is going to be your best place to go for that. But we got to end a little early tonight. So I know I normally go later, but we're going to raid out to Trex Odactyl. All right, let's see if he's actually still going to be live, though. All right, yeah. So we'll run into him. We're running to him right now. We'll run it down to him. Adios, everyone. Good night. Good night. Farewell. We'll see you tomorrow. Adios.